Motivation and incremental improvement. I think that's what I'm titling today. Oh, motivation and incremental growth. I should start this over. Good morning, everybody. I'm Adam Bilsing, and this is the Oregon Drum Project, where we do daily deep dives into every aspect of playing the drums. Today is day 143, and our topic is motivation and incremental growth. Sounds like a Monday topic, if you ask me. If you'd like to practice along, I will be running pages 21 through 23 out of a book called Stick Control, and I will be at 66 beats per minute. So let's get down to work and see what today looks like. Okay, so motivation and incremental growth. Can you tell it's a Monday? Some days we talk about some real deep technique issues, and we really talk a lot about hands and feet and the actual art of playing the drums. And some days I talk about motivation and practice and growth, and today is one of those days. As you can imagine, not every single day I feel like getting up at 4 in the morning to do all of this, and today I have been feeling pretty worn out. I did a whole bunch of yard work this weekend, which happens to me a lot, so my body is physically worn out, my brain's a little worn out, and the first day of the week is always a little challenging getting back on the new schedule. So I'm noticing general body fatigue, a general brain fatigue, and if I'm being really honest, sort of a lack of motivation today. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. What do I do when I'm not feeling so motivated to do one of these days that's just in the middle of a whole list of other days? Because when you really think about it, every morning I'm improving just a little tiny bit, and that's the incremental growth portion of today's topic, basically. The way that I stay motivated to do this type of thing is through something I've learned about accomplishing big, giant, long-term projects over the last handful of years. A lot of times when you're in the middle of it, doing one day at a time, working through one exercise at a time, one page at a time, one little bit at a time, it may not feel like you're making a lot of headway. I know I don't feel like I'm making a lot of headway every day, and days like today feel like I'm not getting a whole lot done at all. But the point of all of this is to stack up a whole bunch of these little days. And if you get a little bit better every day and a little bit better every day, after a giant handful of days, this incremental growth, it's going to add up to something you can notice. It will add up to noticeable improvement. There we go. That's a phrase that makes sense. So today, I've been running some new flam exercises out of Stick Control, doing pages 21 through 23. It's stuff I haven't done before. It's proving to be pretty difficult. I'm going to show you some of the harder ones, or the ones that have been causing me the most problem today, starting at 177. And I'll be honest, 177 off of page 23, I should say. And I'll be honest, nothing has felt good today. My hands haven't felt good. My posture hasn't felt good. None of the way that anything sounds has felt good today. So it's been a real struggle, but I know on days like today, if I just make it through today, I will still get my incremental growth. It will still count. It's still going to go on the pile. And eventually, if you add up enough days, it's going to really lead to something that I can notice. That's my little stick with it motivation talk, partially for me, partially for you. Now let's play a little bit, starting with 177 off page 23, and we'll see what these messy flam exercises actually look like today. Okay, that's going to do it for day 143 of the Oregon Drum Project. That's 143 days working towards my ultimate goal of ecstatic improvisation through technical mastery of the drum set, which just means I want to freak out real good behind the drums. Special thanks, as always, to my video producer, Mr. Silas himself, over at Red 11 Media. Also, shouts out today to Los Cabos drumsticks. I'm using the 7A Red Hickory versions, the Evans Real Feel practice pad for feeling real, and AKG microphones for making everything sound so tasty. If you'd like to follow along and make sure you don't miss any episodes of the Oregon Drum Project, go ahead and like and subscribe below. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Dirty Bandana, over on Reddit, username Dirty Bandana Drums, and there's now a merch store up on dirtybandana.com where you can get cool shirts like this one, Backbeat, and dirtybandana.com is where you want to go for all the details about the Oregon Drum Project itself. That's it for today. We'll see y'all next time.